Hi guys, welcome back to the channel. I hope you all are having a very good weekend and an awesome day. Recently I've been asked in the comment section how to do things like how to install CC, how to move objects correctly. So I thought I would do maybe like a tips and tricks type video for you guys, and I can show you all that I've found throughout the years and all that I know personally. And of course, if I've missed anything, please leave a comment down below and I can definitely make another video for you guys to show you how to do some things. So yeah, firstly, for custom content, I want to show you how to correctly install custom content to your computer. So right now we're in the loading screen. You're going to go up into the options menu and you're going to go to game options. Okay, so none of this matters. You're just going to go to other. So I obviously have them checked, which is enable custom content and mods and script mods allowed, which I check both off, and you can view custom content. Right now I have no mods in my game, so I can correctly show you how to install things and do all that jazz. So you're going to need to apply changes, and for me it's already been applied, but for you, you'll have to restart your game and then boot it back up with new custom content, and then you should be good to go. So I have opened the Sims resource, which I'm pretty sure a lot of you know by now what the Sims resource is, and if you don't, basically it's just a place where you get CC from. You can get hair, makeup, skins, anything really, objects, clothing, all that jazz, windows, whatever you want, which is just on here, and you can, you know, explore everything, and it's a great place to get CC. So I'm just going to use this today just because I feel like a lot of you already use it, and if you don't, it's the easiest site to use if you're new at CC. So right now I just have opened a object, which is a bookcase, and with the Sims resource, usually for objects they come in a big set, so you're just going to click here to show the whole set, and it will allow you to download everything all at once. So you're just going to click download, and the only thing with the Sims resource is you can only download one thing at a time unless you become a VIP member for $3.50 per month, and then you can download everything at once. But obviously I don't do that. I just don't really need to. I'm pretty patient when it comes to CC. I just, you know, download every single day, so it doesn't really bother me. So that's downloaded, and it downloaded into a zip, which I've done another one before just to show you. And right here is the wallpaper, so we're just going to download that, and I will show you how to unzip things and to put them into your mods folder. So while this downloads, I'm going to go into my folder, which looks like this, and you're going to go to your downloads folder. So as you can see, we have two files, which are, they look like little books, and they're zips. So that means if you have more objects in it, it will be zipped compact together, so you'll have to unzip it. You're gonna have to download WinRAR, which is right here, and it's very easy and it's free, so you just download it, and then that allows you to unzip these, because if you don't unzip them, you won't get them in your game. You will get this in your game, you'll get that in your game, but you will not get these. So obviously I already have mine unzipped, and I'm just gonna extract here, and see, that just gives you everything, and then you can delete that and then unzip the other one, and you get everything else. So in order for this all to be in your game, you have to have a mods folder for The Sims 4. So I already have mine pinned. What you're gonna do is you can take a screenshot or come back to this video, and you're gonna find all of these. So this PC, and then you go to Documents, Electronic Arts, The Sims 4, and then eventually you will get to your mods folder. So I recommend pinning it if you are going to be downloading a lot of CC, because it's just easier to find. And yeah, so we're going to take our downloads and we're just going to highlight them all and drag them into your mods folder. So you're going to need to restart The Sims in order for the new CC to reappear, or else you're not going to get it. So I'm going to just go ahead and restart my Sims, and then we will jump back into game. Okay, so I just restarted my game, and if you want to double check to make sure custom content is in your game, you just view it and you will see everything here. And if you have a ton of CC, you'll just like scroll and scroll and scroll. So that is good, and we are going to hit play. So another question that I get is, how do you build with unlimited money? All you're going to have to do is click on the land, and you're just going to hit build. You do not add a sim. The sim will deduct money, so don't add a sim. So just literally click and then build, okay? So yeah, that is so simple and so easy. So items removed, you will get this when you have CC. So let's just begin. I will show you some things that you guys obviously want to know. Let me just build a quick lot. Also, sorry if you hear a little dog in the background like making noises. She is playing with her toy, and she always makes noises all the time. Okay, so I'll show you something that I've learned with roofing. If you hold down shift, it will bring one side of the roof up. So just like that, bring it up if you have something that you need to be hidden. Okay, and another thing, see, we have these tiles right here, like grids, I guess. Yeah, grids. You can just hit G and it gets rid of them when building. I personally take them away just because, you know, it's just easier to see. I'm just gonna add some light because it's easier to see when building. So another way to find out if the custom content showed is you're going to go to filter items, content, and custom content. And you can just go to show all, and here is all the new pieces that is in our game. So that's a very quick and easy way just to make sure that all your mods are working. And I want to show you or give you some advice. Say if you place this down and it just disappears and it says something like script mod enabled or something like that, that means you didn't get the piece that actually puts it all together. So you didn't get the mesh, which in that case would be another clock, and the CC creator used that clock to make their clock. So yeah, if you see that a lot in your game, such as like mirrors and lights, that's because you didn't get the mesh for it. And that happens to me all the time, especially with mirrors. Like, it's a pain in the butt, but it's not a big deal. You can either go back and find it or just, you know, live with it. So I'm going to show you guys how to raise objects and to move objects around. So I'm just going to place some things down and maybe some new shelving. Alright, so I'm gonna just tell you real quick my cheats. In order to pull up the cheat box, I know some of you guys probably already know this, but I'm sure there's somebody watching right now that doesn't know much about The Sims and needs to find out how to use cheats. So in order to pull up the cheat box, you just hit Shift, Control, and C, and this brings up the box for you. I normally, every single time I start building, I type in bb.moveObjects space on, and that will give you free range of everything. So that will like allow you to place this wherever you want. You can place it in between if you really wanted to. So yeah, that is that. We're just going to go to decorations, and I will show you guys how to do things. So say you need to put something on a shelf, and it's kind of annoying because some things go on shelves like this, which is really easy, but then you get some things like this that just don't go on the shelf. So in order to raise objects, you hit Control, hold down Control and 9 at the same time, and this will raise the object, and hold down Alt to free place objects, and Control 0 to lower it down a little bit. So as I'm holding down Alt, I also click on my mouse and just turn it just a little bit. That way it gives you just a little more style and, you know, a little more something to your build. So you can go like this, which is fine, or you can hold down Alt and it allows you to place it anywhere. Okay, so that's very simple and very easy. I believe you need to go into your game options and go into game camera and just allow edge scrolling and the Sims 3 camera. Sims 3 camera is the way you can place objects like that. If you're in the Sims 4 camera, I don't think you can place objects freely. So okay, so another thing that I get asked a lot is like, how do I put things down and clutter them, you know, to make them look super cluttered and have a space that is just placed without, you know, being in a slot. So what I normally do, oh, and if you have the cheat on and you place something down, it floats in the air, which is good. Okay, so when doing this, if you're placing it on a coffee table or a counter or whatever, you're first gonna want to place it on the table. So just place everything on it, right? So you got it like that, and then you're just gonna want to move it off. And as you can see, it floats at the same exact height as your object, so your counter. And what you're gonna want to do is move that counter, and then you're gonna grab the object and hold down Alt while placing it. So you can place it right here and then turn it. And what I normally do is sometimes I'll move the other objects around it away, so that way you can put things in the middle. And you can put things in the middle right here and turn it. So that way when everything comes back, it kind of just looks like it's freely there. Where if you know, didn't have the cheat on, it only goes in certain slots and it would never go in the middle. One other thing that I think could be helpful for you is you can make objects bigger. So if you hold down Shift and the bracket, it just makes it bigger, which some objects, obviously, you don't need a tissue box looking this big, but it will look a little pixelated. But if you have something like a plant, you can make it a little bit larger, and that will work very nicely. Okay, so one last thing that a lot of you have questions about, which is finding me on the gallery. So my username isn't The Sims Gallery. It is actually The Holy Backpack. So what you're gonna do is just go onto the gallery. So if you're new and you don't know how, all you click is open the gallery and then go to community. So you're gonna type in EA account ID, The Holy Backpack, and then search, and then you're gonna see everything of mine. Okay, so as you can tell, these are only builds from non-CC. So anything that is CC won't show up here. So what you do is you go to Advanced on the sidebar and you include custom content. And that will give you all of my CC speed builds. And then from there, you can, find old things. So you can find the daycare that I made like a couple months ago. So yeah, and that's basically all you do. And you can go to households, which is just your Sims, lots, and rooms, which are apartment builds and things like that. So yeah, that is all you have to do, and I get it a lot, like I can't find you on the gallery, and it's the Holy Backpack, and make sure you include custom content. So I think that is it. I think I covered everything that you guys had questions about, but of course, if you need more help, please leave it down below, and I will get to it and make another video. Like I said, I do want to make a video by itself of just downloading CC, so I can help you guys download it from different sites, and we can just dig a little bit deeper with the CC. So yeah, thank you guys so much for listening, and I will speak to you soon. Bye guys!